that and that and that. What's the idea of the blowout? Who's giving the party?
Judy!
Why?
It's the end of the term at art school.
Oh, where is Judy?
Oh, you've been surprised. Oh,
Tommy, let's dance, Charlie.
No, not tonight, honey. No, I'm liable to step on your tootsies and then you'd want to murder me.
That's a great idea. Let's have a murder.
Yeah.
I just love sweaters.
Who will we lay away?
Romance.
Romance? Who are you?
Me? Why, I am poverty. You'll be poverty when you pay for that hat.
No. Give it.
Hello, criminals. We are here to celebrate the murder of romance. Romance in this world where marriage is much too expensive for you. Spirit of romance, where are you? Who are you?
Here's romance for you.
Ah, romance. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you romance. Romance the beautiful, whom we are about to dispatch.
Just drop her in an envelope and send it to me collect.
Yeah.
I'll pay the postage.
Romance, have you anything to say for yourself?
Nothing?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, what a wonderful wife she'd make. Have you no objection to being killed?
No serious objection?
Why, you poor spineless fish, did it ever occur to you to put up a fight?
What? Romance fight poverty? Defeat is too certain.
Then bide your time. You are useless in this world, and I shall put you into the next.
I like the plan.
Man that is born of woman is a poor fish and gets what he deserves. That also goes for the fruit of his spare rib. The wind passeth over her and she is stung, and no man giveth a second thought to her extremity.
No.
No.
No?
No.
You haven't been around much.
Come on, boys. And dust to dust.
If Ziegfeld don't get you, Carol must.
Romance is dead.
Lay down. You're dead, don't you know? What's the matter with you? How beautiful she looks. One last kiss, my fair one.
Oh, come on, Ed. No, listen, sing a song.
Come on. Sing.
All right, if you'll pipe down, I'll sing Cloud. You boys will play it, will you?
You sing it, honey, and I'll pass the hat.
Don't you dare.
Don't worry, I'll split 50-50.
When dark clouds are heading, day to day keep spreading, never, no, never be blue. When you're melancholy, make yourself feel jolly. Cheer up, 'twill clear up for you. Keep saying.
Oh, that was pretty. I like that. That was nice.
Did you like that? I've dedicated that to our hostess.
Judy?
Where is Judy?
Oh, Judy. Oh, Judy Kay.
Wish things were different.
But Dick.
Oh, listen, honey, I'm crazy about you. I can't go on this way. There's no
Hey,
way.
listen, lovers, don't you know that romance is dead and it's buried?
I say, Judy, I have a question to ask you.
Really, Dick?
Listen, what are we going to do now that romance is shot and marriage is dying?
Yes, what about the future generation?
Somebody's got to give it a thought, Judy. Yes, Judy, what about it?
Well, here's to the poor men we love and the rich men we marry.
You hear that? And me just bubbling over with wealth.
No, Judy, you may marry a rich man someday, honey, but you're going to marry a poor architect first.
Are you proposing to me, Dick?
To take effect the instant I get your father to give me a raise in pay.
Why don't you ask for it?
No use, I'd like to prove what I can do.
Why, wait.
Where did you get that, dear?
It's a Christmas present from Father.
Gee, oh, it's beautiful.
It's a year's meal ticket. Come on, I'll marry you tonight.
Don't tempt me, I might take you seriously.
Really? I wish you would.
Well, no, I'm back. Let's go.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Only one more hour until your train time. And then for us eternity testing. There's only you and I in tonight. There's no tomorrow, Dick.
Please stop, Judy. I want to be sensible.
You want to marry me too, don't you?
You know I do. But what would your father and mother say?
It will about upset Mother's plans. Oh, you'll love her, Dick. She's a dear. But Father,
Yes, I know. My batting average is way too low for him.
well, you know Father.
I'll say I do. He hardly knows I'm in his office. I'll have to prove to him that I'm half as smart as I think I am.
But Dick, you're such a slow worker.
Oh, yes?
Oh, no. I take it all back. Uncle. Oh. Oh, you do love me, don't you?
Love you, I'm crazy about you. You love me.
When you hold me like this, I'm just gaga. Oh, Dick, why wait? Let's get married now.
No, honey.
At least we could be secretly married. You know, sort of a half marriage.
A half marriage?
Sure.
How?
Just slip across the state line. It's being done every day.
Well, honey, how do you know?
Well, Anne was telling me all about it. She said if she could ever get Charlie sober, she was going to rush him there and have it over with before he ever got his senses.
Well, Judy, we couldn't get a license for a marriage and be together without somebody knowing.
Well, sure we can. Now that the girls are going home, we can keep this studio all for ourselves.
I'm behind with the rent at my own place without trying to take care of this, too.
But the rent is paid here, and I could let you have part of my allowance to take care of the other bills that come up.
No thanks, darling.
Oh,
When we
Dick,
get married, we'll have a little different arrangement.
I don't think you love me half as much as I do you.
Yes, I do. That idea is not so hot.
Oh, no?
No. If someone knew we were living together and didn't know we were married, we'd only get into trouble.
Afraid.
Not for myself. I'm thinking of you.
All right, Mr. Civic Director, stay here and think. I'm going in and have some fun.
Come on, step on it. Henry, this way. Watch where you're going.
Hey, you boys are going to get me
Come on, bring it right there.
We've got the
Everything all right?
Now, don't you worry. That's Tom's dribbling. Dribbling? Sure. Washing machine dribbling. Oodles of money.
What are you scared of?
I don't want to get a pension for this.
You and your dog kennel belong to me tonight. I'll take you.
You better let him have what he wants, because he always pays for it.
Oh, well, if it's for Mr. Dribbling, it's all right. Oh, yes, you betcha. But it's against the rules, sir.
Yeah, we'll see if this won't break the rules.
Oh.
Judy, don't want to break it. I must catch my train. Who's down the station? Go invited, so we brought our own refreshments with us and Sandy. I'll leave you the Bye. Hello, everybody. Hello, fellas.
Did you invite
invite Stribling here, Judy?
Oh, you never have to invite Tom. He comes pretty near doing just as he pleases.
So I've noticed. But he better not try and start anything with you, honey.
Hello, Judy. I happen to be in town for the evening. I just had to drop in to see you.
Thanks, Tommy, for thinking of me.
But I'm a little disappointed. I didn't expect to find so much opposition around.
Oh, you know Mr. Carroll, Mr. Stribling?
Yes, how do you do? Judy, after your school is closed and you're coming home, we'll be able to pick up our good times again.
And how?
Judy, I didn't know you were going home so soon. I thought you
Say,
were
will you ever forget that time last summer when we went over to the island and the boat drifted?
Forget it. I remember we had to stay there all night.
I thought your father'd have a fit.
He did.
Listen, honey.
I brought you a hot dog stand for the night.
Oh,
It'll make
thanks,
your party a
Tommy.
success.
Oh, look, I'm going to go take a look at it. Pardon me, dear.
All right, sure, but...
Sit down, old boy, and take the weight off your feet. You make your own.
Step right this way, folks. They won't bite you.
Make mine hot. Yeah, I want mine with mustard.
Who can tell? You may recognize some long-lost pet picked up by a dog catcher. There's one for you,
Hey,
honey.
Mama's first, I'm starved.
Have one, Judy?
No, thanks, I'm not hungry.
Oh,
You're
come on.
not? See, I'm starving.
Yeah, we found that out.
Say, you know what? I'd like some eggs.
Yeah? Well, where are we going to get them?
Round to my apartment. I'll get out the skillet and shake up the swellest batch of scrambled eggs you've ever had.
Hey, I like that.
Don't tell us, still make me hungry. I'll make the coffee.
I'll set the table. Say, Charlie, what are you going to do?
You can wash the dishes.
No, honey, I'm not hungry.
Coming, Judy?
You run it off.
I'll wait for you.
No, I'll see you later.
Oh, come on.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, come on.
Charlie, bring the bed.
All right. I have it right here.
I hope so.
No, that's all right. Good night, Judy. Good night.
Good night. Oh, what's the matter? Why so glum?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, you mustn't pay any attention to Tom. He's known me ever since I was a little girl with pigtails.
I know he has a great many advantages over me.
Oh, he just acts that way because Mother has him picked out for her future son-in-law.
Oh, yes?
Oh, don't be silly. Come on outside.
All right.
Oh, Dick, isn't that a lovely view? Does it make you feel ashamed of yourself for being so jealous?
I beg your pardon, honey.
Thanks, dear.
I suppose you'll marry your mother's choice and be supported, at least.
Oh, don't be a silly goose.
Well, I wouldn't blame you at that.
I take it then you don't want me?
More than anything in the world. But I'm not in a position to get married now, honey.
That's why my plan is best. Next fall, I'll come back to art school, and I might be able to earn something to help you out.
That may be all right in the fall, but how about the meantime?
If we keep it a secret from my family, I'll have my allowance.
No, Judy.
Well, why not? There's only one life to lead. Why wait till we're 100?
I'm not going to let you do it. I love you more than anything in the world. And it's because I do love you that I'm not going to give anyone the chance to think you're anything but the sweet little girl that you are.
But Dick...
Now wait, honey. If we were found out, everyone would think the worst. Your parents would never forgive us. They might you after a time, but never me.
You make it sound so impossible. What are we going to do?
There's one way.
What?
Let's get married openly and live on my salary.
If Father knew it, we'd have to.
Well, other people manage on 45 a week.
Oh, sure they do, but why should we when we don't have to? Oh, Dick, I'm afraid you're a bad businessman.
Business and love never mix successfully.
Oh, stupid. You're the most stupid man I ever met. It's no, Judy. You can't do this, and it wouldn't be right, Judy. Always preaching.
Oh, honey, I'm not preaching. But we aren't going to start our married life defying all inventions with lies and deceit. Why, if we aren't on a level, we'll only get into trouble.
If that's not preaching, I don't know what you call it. I'll bet Tom Stribling wouldn't be so dumb.
Do you want Stribling?
Well, I don't know. He isn't as stubborn as you are.
Honey, if you think you'd be happier with Stribling...
Oh, I wonder if that hit anybody.
Judy, please don't lean out so far. Judy, please.
For pity's sake, what's the matter with you? Where's your nerve? Oh, Dickie, look, the people on the street look like they might be midgets.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, darling, if anything ever happened to make me lose you, I don't know what I'd do.
Do I mean that much to you?
More than anything in the... You're on. You turned on the lure once too often.
What do you mean?
We'll get married tonight.
How?
Over your state line to the Gretna Green you were talking about.
Now?
Uh-huh.
Tonight?
Yes.
Right away? Oh, Dick, you're a darling.
Is this where the Justice of the Peace lives, officer?
Yeah, that's it, young fella, right in that house there.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, don't bother now, Dick. We'll need it going home.
We won't be long.
What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry to get you up at this hour, sir, but we want to get married.
Have you got a license?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, I'll be right down in a moment.
Thank you, sir.
We're getting by fine. See how easy it is, dear?
Oh, it's wonderful. Are you happy?
Uh-huh.
Excited?
Oh, terribly so.
Come right in, folks. Selina, come on down and bring Jesse.
I'll be right down.
Right in there. May I see the license? Oh, an emergency license.
Yes.
My wife and the hired girl will be right down. Witnesses, you know. I always like to have them right on hand. Selina!
Coming right down.
It looks as though they were expecting us, doesn't it, honey?
Yes. Oh, isn't it lovely, Dick?
It certainly is. Gee, it looks beautiful on your hand, honey.
I'll wear it forever.
Will you?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Oh, that's all right. It's too bad to get you out of bed, though.
Oh, that's nothing. We're used to it.
Are you ready?
Yes, I guess we are. Aren't we?
Huh? Oh, yes. I guess we are.
If you'll stand right over there. The young man on the right of the lady. We are gathered together to join this man and this woman in the honorable estate of matrimony.
Pipe the new cook. Is my breakfast ready?
Pretty nearly. Good morning, honey.
Morning, dear.
I'll get it for you, dear.
Thanks.
That's it. Oh, what a wife. Sweetheart.
And what a husband. Darling. Do I look good to you in the morning?
You're the girl of my dreams, come to life. Are you happy, dear?
Mm-hmm.
You're not sorry?
Mm-mm. Do I act sorry?
Oh, no, honey. Gee, I hope we'll always be as happy as we are this minute.
What a cook. Where in the name of six continents did I put those slippers?
Oh, wait a minute, dear. I'll get them for you. Here they are. Now, give me your foot.
One.
That's it.
You know, Dick, if these slippers had teeth, they'd bite me. Only one cup, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you going to eat anything?
I can't eat, honey. This is the happiest day of my whole life.
Is it, dear?
Do you realize we're married? Oh, darling, we're in for it.
Sure we are, dear. But you'd better have a cup of coffee.
I can't eat anything, honey.
I'll sweeten it for you.
Will you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Anne. She's singing our song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dick, please open the windows a little wider.
Oh, must I, honey?
Oh, do, please. Pretty please?
All right. Come here, darling.
Oh, Dick, that's a lovely song. I never knew that Anne had so much feeling.
It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Why wouldn't it be beautiful? Everything is wonderful this morning.
It certainly is. Do you know, Judy, I was thinking...
Hello, Judy.
It's Tom. Oh, hurry and get in your trousers, dear. Hurry.
Oh, let me in.
What's the bright idea of coming here at the break of dawn?
It isn't the break of dawn, it's 11:15.
Oh, go away and don't come back. I'm busy all day.
Besides, I've got to see you. It's important. I came to warn you. Your mother will be here any moment.
She must have heard something. Oh, you better help me. Then you can hide outside the window.
I will, dear. I will.
Take this.
Well, don't take all day.
That's it, honey.
Now listen, Judy, you can't expect me to wait all day.
What's the big idea anyway? All this hurry.
Well, you should be up.
Now listen, Dick. You go on, get outside. Hide out the window.
Oh, all right.
Just a minute, Tom. Now, don't make a sound and I'll get rid of him.
Well, Judy, I don't want. Oh, I'm not afraid of him.
Neither am I, but what he might say. Outside, my hero. Outside.
All right, but Judy, listen.
And don't let the neighbors steal you.
Well, I thought you'd never be ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, it looks as though it's late to bed and late to rise around this place.
Oh, keep quiet. Unhook this thing for me, will you?
Of course I will, darling. Hold still just a moment.
I said hook it. Don't be an osteopath.
You know, a little bird told your mother that your art school is closed, so she's coming to take you home to stay.
You weren't the little bird, were you, Tommy?
Me? Well, why should I be warning you now if I had told her?
I'd like to know why you do a lot of things.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to know why you persist in coming to town every season for the noble cause of art. You know, Judy, I've sort of missed you this past season.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Tommy.
Yep, and I warn you. When I get you home this time, I'll never let you leave again.
You mustn't take too much for granted. I'm hard to get.
Yeah? Well, don't worry. I'll get you.
Tommy, make your hands behave. Open up the door.
Must be your mother.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Mother.
Morning, Tom.
Good morning, Mrs. Page. You look charming.
Thanks.
What brings you into town so early this morning? And on a Sunday, too, Mother.
I spent the night with Cousin Lucy, so I decided to take you back to Clydemere with me.
But that's too thoughtful of you, Mother. But I don't...
Well, all your friends have gone home, haven't they?
Yes. But, Mother, who told you that Pen and Sally had left?
A little bird.
Probably a buzzard.
I like your new drapes, dear.
Oh, Mother, there's a new Provençal chair. I want you to try it.
Oh, isn't it good looking?
Isn't it nice? Comfortable?
Very.
I'll just throw some things in the bag and be right with you.
All right.
Oh, Tom, will you bring my bag to the bed?
Why, of course. Where is it?
It's in the alcove.
Right.
You won't be long, will you, dear?
Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, there's nothing slow about Judy, Mrs. Page. Except when he comes to saying that wonderful word.
I'll say it right now.
Yes?
Hurry.
Wisecrack.
She's known you too long, Tom. She'll say it one of these days.
Well, I hope you're right.
Tom, you'll never guess why I refused to marry you.
Oh, you've got another reason. What is it this time?
Well, you're not very sporting about things, which means you'd be stingy about alimony.
Judy, talking about alimony before you're even married?
Well, it's too late to talk about it afterwards, Mother. Besides, I think Tom is a stubborn kind who would rather go to jail than pay.
I certainly am.
Judy, I'd be horrified if I thought you regarded love so flippantly.
Oh, I don't feel that way about love, Mother. But Tom and I were speaking of marriage.
Well, I was doing the speaking, you the stalling.
Right, lad. Now close the bag like a dear. And you and Mother run along to the car. And I'll be right with you.
Well, give
All
me
right.
a chance. Don't rush me.
Don't pay any attention to it, Tom, dear. When we get her home, you'll have it to yourself all summer.
Well, I hope you're right.
I'll be right with you, Mother. Run away.
What's this have you alone all summer idea? What did she mean by that?
Now, don't worry, precious. I'll just run along home and pay a little visit,
Yes,
and then
and Scribbling will be making love to
Oh,
you.
don't think about him, darling. He's harmless. And I'll call you up here and tell you what it's all about just as soon as I have a chance.
Goodbye, honey.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Dick. Please take care of that.
All right, darling.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, darling.
Oh, Dickie. I'm not going to go.
Oh, darling, you gotta go. You gotta go. They're
But
waiting
I
for you.
don't want to.
Oh, but you must go now. Go on. And don't forget to telephone me.
No, I
Don't
won't.
forget.
I'll call you here.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, honey. This is the shortest honeymoon I ever heard of.
Let me see where it is. Oh, here we are.
Judy won't mind you lending it. Ann threw ours out right after we were married, and I swore off. I'll bring it back after the folks go. You know, you can't promote a live party around the town pump.
Let me shake her up one before you go.
No, I never touched liquor.
Since when?
Since Judy's party. I've never been the same since. I thought it was hot dogs. Ann said it was liquor. I said hot dogs. She said liquor.
How did you make out?
Liquor. When Ann says it's liquor, it's liquor.
Must have been pretty hard to give it up, though, Charlie.
It was, but I had to give up liquor to get Ann, and of course, she had to give up smoking to get me.
That's a fair enough exchange.
It sure was. Say, by the way, when's Judy coming to town?
I don't know, Charlie.
When'd you see her last?
Oh, about 3 weeks ago.
You haven't had a scrap, have you?
Oh, no.
And you haven't seen her in 3 weeks?
No.
Boy, what a break.
Huh?
Oh, you don't believe it. Well, you're married like Ann and I. 3 weeks and no one to say, Charlie, where you been? Charlie, you been drinking? Charlie, I've been waiting for you. Charlie, I've been... Charlie. There's Mama. There's Mama now. Come on. There's Mama. There she is. You must come over sometime, Dick. You love Mama. She's a wonderful girl. And a great cook, too. Yeah.
Give me Clydemere, 3702, please.
Well, the rest are mine.
Oh, no.
You have a beautiful hand.
Oh, I'll answer Dad. I'm closer to it.
Take the paste in a minute.
Cup. Hello?
Hello? Hello. Is that you, Judy?
Oh, yes, it is. You, oh, dear.
I just had to call.
I know, but really you shouldn't, darling. It's too dangerous.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Ann Turner. She's taking up flying.
I guess she's doing that to get away from Charlie.
Why don't you ask her out? She'll be company for you while I'm away.
Yes, do ask her out. I'm going to spend tonight in town at the club.
Honey, I can't stand this separation any longer.
Mother says to come out and spend the night.
Huh? Have you told your folks? All right, sweetheart, I'll be there. Oh, boy.
I wonder what's going on around here.
Dearest.
Darling.
Oh. I'm feeling much better. Oh, no, I think we'd better go inside, don't you?
Must we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Drive the car on over to the house, and I'll be there in a few moments.
Okay, Tom.
Sweetheart, what did your folks say when you told them?
Oh, don't be silly. They're away.
I thought you told them all about me.
Now, don't start that all over again. Come on upstairs where we won't be interrupted.
All right.
Uh-oh. Not there. Someone might see it. You better bring it upstairs.
All right.
Did you miss me?
Oh, say, honey, it's wonderful to see you.
Is it really?
Gee,
Good to see you, too. Darling, give me your bag and I'll put it in my closet.
All right, sweetheart.
How do you like my new dress? Tomorrow night's the party.
What party?
Oh, it's the country club. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you're invited.
Am I?
Uh-huh. And Ann and Charlie are coming down if they can get out of a date they have in town.
It's beautiful, Judy.
Isn't it lovely?
Gee, I'll have to work overtime when I start buying you those pretty doodads.
By the way, how are the plans for the church coming on?
Fine. In another week, I'll be able to submit them to your dad. And then let's hope they'll make him realize what a smart young architect he has working for him.
Oh, Dickie, what did you do with our marriage certificate?
Oh, I have it right here, honey. There we are.
Good.
Oh, where's your wedding ring, honey? Do you love me?
Uh-huh.
How much?
Oh, bushel, pint and a peck.
I'll take the peck. Say, wasn't that good?
No,
You know, they're all members of the club, too.
What's the idea of the Zeppelin and everything?
Why, it's amateur night.
Yes, that's to make them feel at home when they go up in the air.
I wonder what's keeping Judy so late.
I don't know. She phoned and said to me to meet you and that she'd be along later.
Oh, I guess she'll come.
Say, Dick, how's everything going at the office?
Not so well. I had some trouble today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Have a drink, Charlie.
I don't mind if I do.
Oh, no, thanks. Charlie's not drinking.
Oh.
Since when? Since we were married.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. When I fall, I break a leg. But, Dick, I know how you feel. I had a gal once, and she was just a gal who came from the stick. But she looked like a doll to me, and though she came from the east. Came from the east, and I from the...
Dirty shirt.
No, west. She was all that a gal should be. Her cheeks were...
Look.
No, red. Her cheeks were red, and her eyes were...
Whistle.
No. Blue, for no wild oats did she. No wild oats did she. For no wild oats did she hemstitch. And though raised on a farm and gone well bred, there were lots that she didn't. Lots that she didn't.
Shake.
Yeah. No. So she took a job in the...
5 and 10.
Right. 5 and 10, and each night beneath the moon, we would sit on the stile where the old roads forked, and we would hug and kiss and...
Ladle.
So I asked her to go to a...
Sound.
No. Ball. I asked her to go to a ball one night, and she went to get rid of my nag, and we rode out there on horseback. But we came back home in the...
Fire engine.
Yes. But don't think if I shrink and I seem to turn. I seem to turn.
Bucket.
Seem to turn bucket that I'm playing a coward's...
Dandruff.
No. Part. But her father, he kicked me with his...
Tape measure.
No, foot. And I fell out in the...
Alleyway.
Well, he deserved that.
You missed a very entertaining part of the evening. Really, Charlie Barker was the funniest man. Won't you sit down? I want to tell you about Charlie.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello, Ann.
Hello, boys. Say, boys, you play something and I'll sing for Mama. What do you think? All right, 1, 2. Economical sort of man, but for a true friend, sometimes I do spend. For a woman, I'm superhuman, do all I can. There's one in my life, though she's only my wife. The way that she loves is the way I prefer. The way she romances makes me crazy for her. To me, she's marvelous. The way that she cooks makes me healthy and strong. Usually means nothing to say I can be wrong. But to me, she's marvelous. I must say her physique is unique, something to rave about. And does she care for me? I still can't find out. The way that she brags about the boyfriend she's had, and the things she thinks me say it's just too bad. She's marvelous. Now you tell
that?
I think Ann keeps us in the line.
Ann.
Hello.
Hello, Judy.
Oh, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, but Tom had to stick with Father, so I brought him along.
It's the first time I ever heard of him being brought anywhere. He generally...
Won't you sit down? Hello, Sally.
How are you,
How's your
Judy?
party? Oh, it's been going great. Fine.
Hello, Sally.
Why, what's the matter with you tonight?
Nothing, honey. I'm all right.
Aren't you enjoying yourself?
Sure, but I'd rather be alone with you, Judy.
How about a weekend at Lake Placid? There's the most wonderful hotel there.
Honey, I can't afford weekends at wonderful hotels.
Oh, don't worry about that, darling. I'll pay for
When
it.
we go anyplace, I'll pay.
Now, don't be silly.
I'm not. Listen, honey, I want to talk to you about something that happened today.
Well, don't bother now. Come on, let's dance.
Well, this is important, Judy.
I want to keep until tomorrow. Come on, let's dance.
Well, I don't want to dance.
Oh, Judy, you don't have to ask me to dance twice.
Thanks. You always manage to think of the right thing at the right time.
We're going to Newport on the yacht Saturday. Want to come along?
Sounds interesting.
That'll be lovely.
Have one, Dick.
Well, thanks.
Ann?
Oh, no. Ann's not smoking
Since when?
since we were married.
Oh, look. There's Tom and Judy dancing. Say, I think they're the best-looking couple on the floor. Come on, Sally. Let's give them some opposition.
All right, come on.
That's my chin.
Dick, don't be jealous. Charlie and I have been all through it. It doesn't mean a thing. Does it, dear?
No, pet, no.
Come on, let's dance.
No, I don't want to dance.
Well, you don't want to dance. All you do when you take me out is sit around. Now, I want to dance.
Oh, you want to dance? All right, then. Yes, it is.
Let's sit down.
Thanks for a lovely dance. You know, you don't seem to be so good in the ballroom.
Oh, that...
Dick, please.
I don't like the way you're carrying on with him a bit.
Oh, it's just your suspicious mind.
Well, I don't like him, and I want you to keep away from him.
Don't tell me how to pick my friends, Dick.
Yachting trip to Newport.
But I didn't say I'd go, did I?
No, but you might.
Well, it's just been enough of this.
Oh, Judy, listen, come here, will you please? I don't want... Judy, listen, please.
Oh, I've heard just about enough from you.
Well, you're going to hear a lot more. I don't propose to watch a fellow like Stribling come along and do as he pleases to someone who belongs to me.
Oh, because we're married, you think you own me.
Well, while you're my wife, there are some things I won't stand for.
Oh, you won't?
No, I won't.
Well, I can take care of myself.
You don't act as though you could.
Dick, I'm afraid we've made a great mistake.
Yes, I know. You want to change.
Oh, have it any way you like. I don't propose to kill your evil mind.
Well, I won't stand for your running around with a smart aleck who's only out to get you and doesn't care what means he uses.
If you have those thoughts, it's useless to go on.
Keep it. You paid for it.
Thanks. We might as well get this over with.
All right. What do you want? A divorce?
Well, if you act like this, yes.
Meet me at the studio tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
Anything you say.
Thanks. And when you get rid of me, then you can do as you like.
Did you hear what they said?
No, what was it?
Well, just before he left, he told her to meet him tomorrow night at the studio at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yes?
She never seemed like that kind of a girl.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, Matty, but I don't think so. And I'm going to find out. Come on, let's have a drink. Hello there.
Hello, George.
Back early.
Yes.
Have a good time?
Wonderful, thank you.
That's fine.
Oh, but there's no place like one's own home, is there?
Oh, good old girl.
Have a nice day?
Yes, splendid, thanks.
Good. Oh, hello, Mother. Hello, Judy, darling. How pleasant is he? Marvelous, and sent a lot of love to you. Oh, that's fine.
Well, where do you think you're going?
Oh, I have to run into town to the studio, but I'll be back early.
Now, look here, young lady. You've been staying out disgracefully late every night for the past week.
Oh, not every
And
night,
I think it's about time you stayed home for a change and got acquainted with your family.
But this is really very important, Father.
Not half as important as what I have to say to you. You don't seem to have anything on your mind but a lot of nonsense. Golf, tennis, running around all day, and at night, parties, dancing your feet off. I think it's about time you thought of the serious things of life.
But that's what I have you for, Father.
Never mind that. Flattery won't get you a thing. Off with your hat and coat. You're not going out tonight.
Oh, is my sweet little sweet going to be cross with his little Judy?
You heard me. You're not going out tonight.
George, she's only a child. Don't be too severe with her.
Child? Huh. Mother, you seem to have lost control of her. I think it's about time I took the reins over.
You'll never be able to drive her.
Why, I have no desire to drive her. But don't you realize she's our only child? The only thing we have in the world to live for. And I think it's about time she thought of the serious things of life. Getting married and...
I don't understand, Judy. You know, she's turned down Tom Stribling repeatedly.
She has?
Yes.
Well, what's the matter with him? He seems like a nice enough young chap. Good family and all that sort of thing. What does she want, anyway?
I don't know. I've tried to talk to her about it, but she won't even listen to me.
Oh, is that so? Well, I think I can straighten out that little matter.
Oh, but George...
Oh, Judy, I want to have a talk with you. Judy. Judy, stop this fooling now. Judy. She's gone.
Gone?
Out the window. What could be so important at the studio that would make her do a thing like this?
I can't imagine.
Well, I'm going to find out. Not another train till 11 o'clock. Get your things on, Mother. I'll have the chauffeur get the car.
But what are you going to do?
I'm going to teach that young lady a lesson. She's got one coming to her. Come on, Mother.
Oh, but George...
Give me Clydemere, 3702, please.
Did you get your number, Mr. Carroll?
No, I didn't. I don't know why they don't answer.
Too bad.
Why, Tom,
Hello, darling. Are you surprised to see me?
how did you get in here? Oh, that's funny.
No, that's the key.
Where did you get it?
Oh, the boy's clever.
I know that. Tommy, you know, it's awfully nice of you to drop in, but it's just a little bit awkward. I'm expecting company.
Yeah, I know all about it.
What do you mean?
I overheard you making the date.
Date?
Mm-hmm, at the country club.
Oh,
So I sent Carol a wire canceling it.
you mean that you sent...
I fixed it all up. Wasn't that cute of me?
No. I think you're just too fresh. Besides, you got me into a lot of trouble last night.
Why, I was only being myself.
That's just it. Oh, Tommy, you run along like a nice boy and call me up the festival roof. Huh?
No. No. You can't get rid of me as easy as that tonight. No. I'm here for the evening.
Well, if you are, you'll stay here alone. Now, don't be silly, Tommy.
No, there's no reason why you should walk out on me, is there? Now, listen, Judy, you like me as well as you do any of your other boyfriends, don't you? You know you can have a lot of fun in this town if you can pay for it.
Oh, stop being silly, Tommy. And you run along.
But I don't want to go home.
Oh, no?
No. You know, this is a nice little hideout you've got here, Judy. You're a clever girl to think about.
Oh, please go home, Tommy.
Oh, come on, let's have some fun together.
Is this supposed to be another proposal from you?
Of course I'm proposing, but not marriage.
No, and I didn't think so.
And now you're getting smart. Why should I?
Tommy, you get out of here.
Oh, no, not yet. Come on, Judy. Be reasonable. Have some
Will you take your hands off me?
Why are you so fussy with me, darling? Your friend Carol's out of luck for money, and I'm proposing to carry on. No! You'll burn me with a cigarette, will you?
Now that you've spoken your little piece, you get out of here.
You come back in here where you belong, or I'll come out there and get you.
Oh, Tom, go back. Please
You're
go
coming back in here if I have to carry you back.
Tom, I warn you, keep away from me. Keep away from me.
Don't be a little fool.
Tom, go back. Oh. Will you go back?
I'll never go back until I get
Go
you.
back if I stop. Oh. Oh.
Police! Help! Police!
Tommy.
That woman falling down there? That's terrible.
Judy, what is it? What happened?
Oh, Dick, I'm so happy you're here.
What's the matter?
Oh, I killed him.
Who's troubling?
Out in that window. Oh, Dickie, I heard him hit the pavement.
Judy, where's your nerve? Judy, honey.
All right. I'm all right.
Yeah, he's dead all right. Yes, sir. Yeah, nobody's gonna touch him, no.
Here, I'll help you with your things.
Yeah, I looked through his pockets. His name is Strively. Tom Strively. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. I will. I'm gonna take a look upstairs. Keep tabs on anybody coming out of this building. Come on, Dopey.
Okay, Bob.
not down the stairs, dear. We better use the elevator. We mustn't appear to be sneaking out.
But, Dick, no one ever uses the stairs.
At a time like this, we better go down the right way, honey.
All right.
Oh, pardon me a minute. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Carol.
Do you live here?
No, sir.
What is your name?
Judy Page.
Do you live here?
Yes, sir. That's her apartment, right across the hall.
Oh, I see. Well, would you mind stepping over there a moment? I'd like to talk with you.
All right.
Nice little apartment you got here.
Do you mind if I use the phone? I want to call Mother.
Yes, dear.
No, go ahead. It's all right with me. So you don't live here, young fella?
No, sir.
Oh, hello. Give me Clydesmere 3702. Hurry, please.
How long have you known this young lady?
About a year and a half.
How long have you been here this evening?
Ever since 8 o'clock.
Hello? Let me speak to Mother, please.
She isn't here. I saw her drive off with your father just before I went to bed.
Have any other company tonight?
Oh, no, sir.
You know Tom Stribling?
Why, yes. Yes, I know him.
Oh, do you know where she went?
No, Miss Judy. I don't know.
You know he met with an accident out of this building tonight?
No, I don't.
I see. Nobody else been here, Nate?
No, sir.
Whose hat is this?
Oh, well... Well,
Perhaps you'd be interested to know that Mr. Stribling was in this room less than an hour ago, young fella.
just a minute. You don't think that Miss Page killed Tom Stribling, do you?
Yes. I'm afraid I do.
Well, that's absurd. She couldn't do such a thing. What motive would she have?
Killed him. I killed him.
Oh, Judy. Judy.
Judy,
Judy, darling, it's all right, honey. It's all right.
Tom, go back, Tom. Go back.
It's all right, Judy. Judy, it's all right.
Come here, Sonny. Did you see her do it?
She didn't do it, I tell you. She's delirious. She doesn't know what she's saying. She had nothing to do with it. I swear to you, she's innocent.
You seem pretty certain of her innocence. How do you know she didn't do it?
Because I know who did.
Oh, you do? Who?
I did.
Dick, why don't you help me get away before they come? Dick!
Come here. You mean you helped her do the killing?
No, I did it by myself, alone.
All right, open it up.
Why, what's happened here? What's going on in my daughter's apartment?
You, Mr. Page?
Yes, and this is Mrs. Page.
I'm Mulhall of the Homicide Bureau.
Oh.
There's been an accident.
Judy?
No, your daughter's in there, ma'am. She's suffering from shock, that's all. Oh, just a moment, please. Miss Page was engaged to young Stribling, wasn't she?
Well, not exactly. Why do you ask?
Why, I thought I'd read something about it in the papers. He's been murdered.
Murdered? When?
Not an hour ago, from this room.
Who did it?
Your daughter. Probably helped by this young man.
That's a lie. Judy had nothing to do with it. I killed him by myself, alone.
You realize whatever you say will be used against you?
Sure I do. What of it? I killed him, I tell you, and that's all there is to it.
All right. Take him away, Barney.
Oh, Dick! What are you saying? Oh, Mother, he didn't kill him. He wasn't even here, I tell you. Why are you arresting him? He didn't kill him. He wasn't even here.
Judy,
oh,
Judy,
Dick!
Judy.
Why are you trying to shield him?
Shut up. You don't know what you're saying.
Judy.
I told them all about it, how I killed Stribling and why. Come on, officer, let's go.
Keep still, will you? So, you were here with Stribling alone, were you?
Yes. I was waiting for Dick when Tom opened my door with a key.
Keep quiet, Judy. You mustn't talk. I refuse to allow her to say another word.
Oh, but they think he did it, Daddy. He didn't do it. I killed
Judy's
him.
delirious. She doesn't realize what she's saying.
I think she understands what she's saying, Mr. Page.
Oh, I had to do it. Tom thought I was anybody's girl. He was drunk. He followed me over that ledge.
You mean
and
he tried to attack you, Miss Page?
Yes.
Judy.
Oh, he'd been drinking. He didn't know what he was doing. I refused to marry him for months. Daddy, when he followed me over that ledge, I grabbed his cane and tried to keep him at arm's length. We struggled for it. He pulled it out of my hand. He lost his balance and then he fell.
Judy.
That's not murder, sir. It was an accident. Anything she did was in self-defense.
Yes, if the story is true. But I want to know how Stribling happened to have a key to Miss Page's studio.
I can tell you how he happened to have it. The same way he got everything else he wanted. He bought it with his money from the elevator man.
How do you know that?
That's true, Bob. The elevator man just told me the same story.
Well, that puts a little different twist to the case, Mr. Page. There'll be a coroner's inquest on the accident, of course. And I look to you to be responsible for your daughter's appearance there?
Yes, Mr. Mulhall, I'll vouch for her.
Kind of a nasty mess, these things, but I suppose they will happen. Oh, what about this young fellow?
Oh, he works for me. I'll vouch for him, too.
Okay. Good night, folks.
Good night.
By the way, Carol, why were you so anxious to assume the responsibility of this accident?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because he's my husband.
Atta baby. Well, I don't blame him. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Come on, boy.
Judy, is this true?
Yes, Mrs. Page. Here's our marriage certificate.
But why didn't you tell us
Married.
before?
Sit down there, you two. I want to talk to you.
George.
Keep quiet.
George.
Keep quiet. I'll handle this affair. Sit down. Now then, young lady, what do you mean by running off and marrying this young whippersnapper without telling your mother and father about it? And you, young man, what do you mean by stealing into my family like a porch climber and marrying my daughter secretly? Can you support her?
Well,
don't tell me. I know you can't. How do you think a marriage will end that's begun with a lie? And Judy, where's your sense of sportsmanship? Your mother and I have been too indulgent. We've given you everything in the world, loved, trusted you. Is this the way you're going to repay us? Don't tell me.
George,
keep quiet. Keep quiet. I'm talking now. Why, you're nothing but a pair of silly children. You think you can defy all the conventions established by long experience and wisdom just to protect you from your own ignorance and folly. But you can't get away with it. There's always a penalty. This tragedy that happened to poor Tom Stribling might have happened to either of you, and you'll have it to remember and regret as long as you live. Well, now that you're married, you expect to remain so, I suppose. All right, I should hope so. And as for you, young man, I'll look for you at the office at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to finish that church. Come on, Mother.
Sweetheart, are we half married?
No, we're all married.